Check 1 2, check 1 2. We up, we live. Hey Cleve,
Yeah.
can you turn this light on right here for me? I forgot to turn on the light on. As a matter of fact, you need to go and put on some clothes and go cut my car off. It should be warmed up now. What's up, family? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Man, oh man. So I am up. I'm rested. I came home. I went almost straight to sleep, man. I'm just, some of these young people be pulling it up out of me. I don't have the energy for some of the. Oh, so now Spreaker is saying there's a broadcasting error. Let me see what's up with that. 429. I need to see if I'm up on Spreaker. Hold on, family. Sorry for the delay. I'm trying to get as close to being on time as possible. I want to thank all those people that might be listening in. I'm about to go back in here and fix my Spreaker app. Make sure that it's working. I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you can hear me. Let me see if we are streaming. Daily Toast, well, it says that it's there, but the sound is low. I wonder what's up with that. Is that me?
Where is the key?
Right here. Alright, we got it all the way up. Let me just play it real quick. Excuse me, Daily. Oh, no, that's not today. That's yesterday's. Let's update it, see if it's streaming. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to have to go out of Spreaker and reset it. I'm sorry to my Spreaker fam. We're going to do it again. I'm going to have to reopen my Spreaker app. I am sorry. So give me a second. While we waiting, so tonight we have our travel quotes. Get your water. You got time to get your water. You got time to get your glass. Quotes tonight. We could go to day 48, but I think we're going to stick with day 47. It does not matter how slowly you go so long as you do not stop. It does not matter how slow you go as long as you do not stop. We got the Spreaker app back up. Boom. Let's go live. Daily Toast. Y'all be like, brother, I tell you should have had all this ready. I did. I thought I did. I swear I thought I did. But stuff happens. Let's see. Daily Toast. Ujamaa. 11 8 182. Go live. There we go. So Spreaker's up. There's a connection error. Maybe there's something going on with my Wi-Fi. I have no idea because I keep trying to reconnect. But yeah, it's throwing up broadcasting error. I don't know what's going on with Spreaker at this present time. It's not live. And I have to apologize to my Spreaker fans. I never had a problem with Spreaker before. Prior to this, I don't know what's going on. Well, the sounds are still there. Nope. I want that. All right, we're going to try one more time. And then if not, we're just going to move forward with the show. And I will shut my computer down and let everything reset for the night show. Daily Toast. Maybe we've been blocked. Did it warm up a little bit?
Yeah. Enough for the frost to come on. Cool.
That's all we wanted. I don't want it to be ice cold when the kids get in the car. No, there got to be a capital U. All of the principles have to be capitalized. Family, when you're writing, you got to capitalize the principles. So if you see it on my thing, it's a mistake, let me know. And also, sometimes I'll be confused about the spelling of some of the principles. So if you see the principle spelled wrong, please let me know as well, so that we can keep everything as good as we can. We're going to try one more time. We hope Ancestors is with us. If not, the Spreaker fam, I apologize. So we are up. It looked like it's up this time. Look like it's stuck. So let's go back here. You can always test this stuff. Always got to test all of your stuff. Make sure it's cool. Boom. All right, cool. We are up. We are live. We are on Spreaker. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Periscope. I want to thank all those that take the time to join us. Everything is streaming beautifully, it seems, at this point in time. So I want to welcome you to the morning show. We come together and we toast the ancestors. I'm putting the chat window up right now. And so we're going to have an opportunity to make it through our workbook, Tribal Quotes, for the show tonight. We are still on day 47. It's been 3 weeks since I've been able to do one of those shows. Stuff been popping up on Ujamaa for the last couple of weeks. I've been extremely tired. So the Proverbs we're going to cover, once again, those that are listening in, you get a head start on everybody else. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. That's Confucius. If you're doing your best, you won't have any time to worry about failure. That's H. Jackson Brown Jr. Wow. If you're doing your best, you won't have any time to worry about failure. That's beautiful. And the last one, do not mend your neighbor's fence before seeing to your own. That's from Tanzania. That's what we will be covering tonight. So now let's just do this. Family, once again, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Ujamaa Journey Media. Thank you for being on point, Ms. Anime. I appreciate that. This is a Heart of December production. Of course, you know that you are now listening to the Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. Grab your glass. It's going down here on the journey. Like and share. Spread the word. We toasting our ancestors, right? But first we drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Now crack the cap and drink some water. Twist it up and get to water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Get that water. Drink. Or should we say, live, pour, then drink. Move your body, drink some water. Come on, get that stretch in. Move your body, drink some water. Get your muscles moving. Move some body, drink some water. Just drink some water. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Here we go. Now raise your glass and toast those ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast all ancestors. glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, drink. Breathe, live, move, toast. Take your breath. Lift your glass and sip. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Take a sip. Lift your glass. Drink some water. Take your breath. Lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Pour some water. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. I wish you a beautiful Ujamaa morning. I want to welcome you once again to the journey. This is Ujamaa Journey Media. Now, so we are toasting our ancestors on this morning. And so get what you need, family, so that we gonna do it. Anybody interested in putting their ancestors on the list, because we have room, you know what I'm saying? Because we have room. You can hit us up at 614-300-1875. That's 614-300-1875. That is a text line. That means no calls. I don't answer no calls on that line, because that's listen, just text in the information. You got ancestors, text it in. I'll send you back a list. You can go back. You can fill out what shows you want me to contact you on. I can put you on the black signal so that you know whenever GNJ is online, right? We do our shows every morning. Well, let's say every day. At least one show a day. During Umoja through Nia, we try to get up around 5:15 to do this. Somewhere 5:15, 5:30, somewhere in there, right? And then on Kuumba and Imani, we will be doing, we'll do the show You Catch Me When You Can. Now, we will not be having warrior training this week. I know. We will not be having warrior training this week. I will be sending out the signal, letting people know what's going on. Well, actually, I can tell y'all right here what's going on. So we have, there is a My Brother's Keeper convention or something going on, and a lot of our young men are going there. I think it's at Afrocentric School, and it will be from 8 to like 3 or something like that on Kuumba Day, and a lot of our young men will be there. So I'm going to cancel the training for this week, and we will pick up with it. We might need to pick up with it. I will be in touch with you, because we have to start really preparing, digging in our heels so that we're going to get ready for this Kwanzaa. There will still be the hip-hop fitness will still be there, African drum and dance, will still be there, but the other aspects of the warrior training won't be there because the young people, we're going to let them go because it's good for them to know that there's other young men out there that's doing what they're doing, and whenever there's an opportunity for that, you know what I'm saying, I think it's a wise choice for that. Is Black Obama going? You said I don't know if Obama's gonna be there. I don't know if Obama's gonna be there. I'll be at the school. I don't know where Obama gonna be, but I'll be at the school because I gotta go on and make sure that we can continue on, or at least get some stuff going and keep some stuff going. Keep the school visible. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. But, you know, Cleve is going to be there. I don't know if he know yet. But Cleve will be there. And, my brother's keeper. You going with the Sherm. So, you know, it's good. It's good stuff. It's kind of, it kind of throws us back a little bit, but then again, it gives our young people an opportunity to network and possibly hear somebody that might redirect them. And a lot of young people that's involved with the Warrior program, we don't be having some of the issues. But family, listen. You know, I took my own challenge yesterday. And, you know, I started looking for Ujamaa. So often, one of the things I'm noticing now is everybody feels they should speak. Even those that don't have nothing to say. It's the strangest thing. You have nothing to say. And you speak. And I guess that's the era that we live in, since everybody got access to the tools and everybody can post up stuff. Everybody feels that they should speak. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, and what I had to do was, in a few of my classes, I had to find a way to find those that wasn't not necessarily not speaking, but it's like, you know, they waiting to learn. And, you know, and I was like, dang. And I couldn't take a picture of them because, it was beautiful. Because in the midst of chaos, you always have those that's like, they just giving you this look. Like, you believe this, Mr. Brown? We deal with this all the time. You come around once a week. We deal with this. I said, how y'all learn? We try. I learned a little bit. I try. I ain't learning nothing. Because this little girl won't shut up. I'm like, good grief. So I just looked and focused on the ones that were trying to learn something. Not trying. See, because it's like, sometimes I want to just run up and give one of them a hug. Because some of the ones that just be speaking out, they're letting you know. They telling on your parents. They telling on you because it's like they ain't getting no attention at home. They don't get that. They probably was potty trained too early. They probably was, they probably was thrown in their own bed too early. You know what I'm saying? Because we start towing the line that we was taught here. You know what I'm saying? You know, you give the child the baby so that you can keep your breast. You know, you let the child sleep in a bed by itself because you don't want suffocation, even though for thousands of years before there was a fucking prison bed, because I'm sorry, but that's what those cribs are. 1,000 years before there was cribs and baby beds, the baby slept with the mother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking we might be seeing the results of some of these kids spending a lot of time by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then don't stop there, because, you know, my generation was kind of with the start of that, you know, because I probably was one of the first. I probably was on Similac too, so I don't know, you know. Good morning to Sac Matt. Once again, good morning, Brother Kwame. Let's go and drink this water and let's get this toast on. I ain't gonna bore y'all. But I'm just like, yo, family, we got a lot of work. And it's not overwhelming. It's just, it's a challenge. And it's like every time I come on here, I receive the energy to, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Because oftentimes, you can get discouraged and I could get discouraged. But then I always got to remember those faces of the ones. And what's crazy is they are always the majority. Family, do you know 85% of our people are doing the absolute best that they can? 85%. It's about 10% that's fucking it up. Fucking up progress. I'm just letting y'all know 10%. And some of us that's in that 85% group, good morning to Miss Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? Some of us in that 85% group need to start checking some of those in the 10%. And I know it's kind of rough because usually I got a folk tale for that. Just it right here. Now I'm paraphrasing it because I used to have to go through this until I got to a point where I got so frustrated and I had my first couple of fights between six. Actually, I had my last school fight in fifth grade. Now, let me explain why I'm bringing this up. Because there was a rash of bullying, and I had a whole crew of individuals around me that was being bullied by the upper grade. And finally, something happened. And it didn't happen to me. It happened to somebody else. This is why I got sent out of Akron. Part of how I am. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck with me because it's like, ain't too many people out there that's really did what I did and can really hurt me. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you could talk, you could do a lot of that shit. I could take that. I could take the jokes. Just don't put your hands on me. But then when I'm seeing people bullying people that they know they could beat, that they know they got intimidated, that rubbed me wrong since I was a little one. And I watched one of the dudes that he got his rocks off by picking on people. I really saw him messing with somebody that in no possible way could be any threat to him. So I stepped up, and in stepping up, Punk, you want boom, 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 and I whooped that nigga's ass from one side of the playground to the other side of the playground. You know what I'm saying? I still got friends that remind me about that shit. Whooped them from one end to the other, right? And after that, I didn't have to really fight no more in school. Even though I went to different schools, the shit was incredible. But I'm bringing it up to say this. A lot of us that's in that 85, and I know some guys and guys of the earth, and that when I'm saying the 85, I don't want y'all to confuse it with the philosophy of the 85 that's deaf, dumb, and blind. One of the things that you start noticing, when you're working with people, is that 85% of the people that you work with, a lot of times start to get it, really put some effort forth. They don't require a lot of your energy, even though they deserve more of it. It's usually 10 to 15% that will drain all of the resources. When we look in our communities, about 10% that suck up all the resources, about 10% that have the wealth. I'm talking about in our community. It's about 10% that use all the resources, and all the resources have to be spent on them. And it's the 85% that sit there and allow that shit to happen. Now, I brought up my story because it's like, It's like being one of those 85 at that time because I'm just trying to go to school. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. I'm just trying to be out here on the playground and play football with everybody else. And I believe that I had the right, and I believe that everybody else had the right to do that. One of those 10% that used up all the school resources. They had to have counselors for this motherfucker. He had to have his own special room, possibly. You know what I'm saying? He had to be always up in the principal's office and shit. So those that really need the time don't get the time. He was sucking up all the time. So finally, I got tired of that shit, and I wore that nigga out. And what was incredible was I knew I was gonna get suspended. They didn't even call my mama. They they brought us in. The gym coach who liked him, you know what I'm saying, because he was one of the athletes, came in talking, and the principal basically told him to shut up and get out the room. He sent the other boy out the room and just, said, Mr. Brown, you can't be fighting at my school, but I understand. I understand. Told me everything but thank you, right? And off the time, the 85%, we get fooled by the talk of these people. And I had a folk tale that I'm going to share this month with my children. And it's about this guy that came from another town. And he was visiting this town. I can't remember the name. I think it was Rhodes or something. Let's just say, I ain't got to say Rhodes. I could say he was visiting Abydos, right? You know what I'm saying? He was just any city near you, a black city. He was visiting Chicago, and in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? He went back to his old neighborhood, and he was chilling with the homeboys and homegirls, and they started talking, and people started talking about their achievements, and he said, back in Columbus, man, I jumped 100 yards. It wasn't 100 yards, but I jumped so far that nobody could jump as far as I did. I picked up a car. I got witnesses. We could call them right now, and they can verify that I lifted the car. I solved relativity before Einstein. I could any equation. Listen, you can call my math teacher in Chicago. And one of the dudes was listening and said, damn, you said you jumped farther. You broke the world record. Oh, the world record, I shattered it. Yeah, we could call him in. I said, no, homie, we ain't got to call no damn body. Why don't you go back there, get you a running start. I want to see this jump right now. Then another one said, yeah, matter of fact, shit, there's a car right there. Why don't you go over there and lift that car? We could call, I can have. No. Hold on. Here come Brother Kwame. Brother Kwame, drop an equation for this brother, because this brother said that he's a brilliant man. And of course, the brother couldn't do none of that shit. And really, I'm bringing that up because it's like the 85%. We be falling for the stories of this 10%. I can fight. I'm tough. I'm boom, boom, boom. Rather than looking at them, sometimes it just be like, shut the fuck up before I knock you out. Really. And in our community, this shit is running rampant. We got the 10%. Actually, we might got the 5% that really can't help themselves. That really don't have the skills really to survive. If we was actually living like our ancestors, that would be the 5% that probably would be left out in the woods to just fend for them goddamn selves. We've been run by 15% of our population that don't know what the fuck they doing, don't have no morals, and don't have no values. And the question is, how long are we going to allow some of these motherfuckers to even even be allowed to speak? I be listening to some of these other radio shows, man. And one of the things that hosts are quick to do, because I know my family, right? I'm going to do your thing, right? But as we start growing, y'all got to understand that it's going to be something to come out of me that sometime I'm going to tell somebody, shut the fuck up, please. That's talk from back. We don't need that right now. You know what I'm saying? We're moving towards something else. You're stuck. These are the people that speak in circles. These are the people that are bringing up nothing. These are the people that are able to point out issues and problems with other people all the time and never could really identify what's going on with them or what they're feeling. And until they're able to do that personal work, they need to shut up. And those of us that are hungry out here, those of us that's trying to get it, those of us that's trying to build, need to be the ones that start telling them, you need to shut up. You really do. You really do. You're not representing your family line very well. You're not representing your parents well. You know what I'm saying? You're not representing your tribe well. As a matter of fact, if you do belong to a tribe, where is the leader of this tribe so I can slap him in his face? Or her? Because this don't make no goddamn sense. Brother Kwame say Brother Nomo and one of his boys from the Afro set would challenge each other to lifting the back end of cars. And I believe it. See, Nomo did shit in front of us that was incredible. Right? In front of us that was incredible. Right? Like breaking bricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing motherfuckers and shutting them up immediately. Like myself. Right? I witnessed it. I felt that shit. I felt his grip. So I don't doubt that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that. And this is the issue, Kwame. We're not talking about the brother Nomos. You know what I'm saying? The ones that would take the motherfucking challenge. I'm going to break the motherfucking record. And possibly could. Right? I'm talking about the ones that's just, that's all they do. That's all they do. And they take up time. And they take away resources. Not only from the adults that need it, but more importantly from the youth. And then not because the fruit don't fall far from the tree, the parent come in and you have to extend extra resources to tell them why their child or their leader come in, and you have to explain and extend the resources rather than just being able to be, fuck political correctness. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Just be gone. Vanish. You know, but hey, we're going to get there because we're going to have to get there. I'm just waiting for the tax cuts to come in. Man, and I know y'all say, what that got to do with anything, I tell you? I'm not going to go into that right now. But I just can't wait for these tax cuts to come in. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking for the reality that is going to bring to us. Because we are breaking one of the major rules of Maya. You know what I'm saying? First off, we don't know ourselves. We're not getting to know ourselves. A lot of us don't want to know. This is my observation, and I could be wrong. But I'm going to say this. We have not learned to distinguish the real from the unreal, and we will continue to be tormented by some of these fucking illusions until we are able to look at them and see them for what they are. And some of these illusions have skin and bones and appear very, very real because they have weaved a narrative about themselves that is incredible. Right? We encourage that shit by telling everybody you're so smart, rather than being honest. You dumb as fuck. Shut up. Shut up. Sit down and listen and learn. You don't know nothing. You don't know enough. Shut up. And please believe me, I'm not just talking about kids, because y'all, we got adults in our circles. Shut up. You don't know enough. You're not allowed to talk at this table. The kids' table is over there. Man, God. And they'll empty the glass of the whole organization, use up all the resources, and y'all already know our organizations is struggling. Come on now. And it's hard enough to hold people together. Sit your ass over at the kids' table. Go talk with the kids. This is grown folks' business right here. We ain't got time for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But then if I said that, I'm wrong, and I have to lead a meeting. I'll be dismissed. While the fools are able to stay. So a lot of times I keep my mouth shut, but I'm getting older now. So some of y'all might need to beware, right? Drink your water. I'm sorry. Kwame, if you didn't hear, we're canceling the Warrior meeting. I still will be over to school because we're going to have the fitness, the hip-hop fitness, as well as Allende coming in with the drum and dance. So I'm going to be there. And I'm going to go from there over to the meeting that me and you have to be at. So I'll spread the word through the Black Signal, letting people that the Warrior training is canceled this week. And I think we might have to pick up next week because I think until Kwanzaa, I think we might need to start meeting on a weekly basis. Bi-weekly, we'll do 2 to 6, but the other weeks we might do like 2 hours or so because we need to go on and really get stuff together for the Kwanzaa celebration. Y'all hear that? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Having a discussion about some shit that needs to be done, right? And getting it done, right? That's what we do. All right, so let's drink. I'm sorry. Let me put on some music for y'all so I can drink my water. Drink my water. Drink, 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 drink. Once again, sending shots out to Storm 9000. Waiting for the project he doing with Eddie Baird on it to drop because I want to go out and purchase my piece, and maybe I might be able to purchase some and give them away to prizes and share it with some of y'all on the journey because I would love to be able to do that to support the brother. For those who don't know, Storm 9000 is I would say an internationally known producer, and he's been in it for a long time, and he makes some thorough ass beats. And also shouts out to Eddie Baird, who is one of the best saxophone players walking on the planet, and we are blessed to have him in Columbus. So when they drop that project, I'm snatching mines up, right? But here's something produced by brother Storm. This is one of my favorite tracks. Y'all heard it before, so don't get mad.
Here today, going ever sick to my stomach and not getting better. When I left you, I thought I'd be cool. I told myself I was over you, but I was lying through my teeth. I started crying immediately. I'm out of key. I'm begging you to come and help me get into you ain't been standing next to me. Not maybe to stay on beat. I'm pitiful, can't stand alone. If you're not helping me up, I'm bound too far. What can I do? What can I say to make you believe I really changed? This, I'm falling, I'm begging you to come and help me find my groove.
A new beat.
some new sheets. And ooh, I think I want a new dime. See, you play me for the last time. What am I supposed to do? Yes, I think I found a new girl. You, so little hand, I love didn't run, baby. You didn't love. I won't even wash my sheets.
Shouts out to Storm 9000 family. I just got word we just hit 500 likes. God, oh man, that was a long journey. Now on to 1,500. We skipping over 1,000. On to 1,500. Damn it. Let's march. God damn, we can do it. We could do it. Like and share. All right, family, here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to the stars of the show and we pull out our glorious, our foundation blocks, our ancestors, those who we represent, right? We don't got time for the foolishness, right? We got some serious work because we standing on some serious shoulders, some sore shoulders. Our ancestors are saying, come on, come on. All right. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fee, Cleveland Geneva, Brown Market, Ellis Wash, Ellis Cecil, Ellis Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash, Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L. Noma X, Pat Mile Rob, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Cleve.
Yeah.
Are you asleep?
No.
Well then, homie, you know, you can go take a shower and get ready for the day.
I took one last night.
You, what?
I took a bath last night.
Shut up. He growing up. Look at this. You want to tell people you trying out for the basketball team?
No.
Yeah, I think you should. I actually think you should wrestle.
Not yet enough.
Huh?
It's not
No. They go up to 8th grade this year.
Huh?
They,
It does?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, I mean, even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? It'll teach you some skills for high school. You know, because you never know when you might choke somebody out. Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., Jay Atwood, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Mr. Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trade, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Darita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Imhotep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, and Ellis Murphy. DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., William Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans, Sr., Sam Evans, Sr., Nayland Blair, Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. Shouts out. Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Burnham, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Sr., Mally Miller, Hosey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnston, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Mitch Vanella, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Anna Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Saunders, Jerry C. Saunders, no, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Morel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henry Etta. Ooh, I've been saying that wrong all this time. I apologize. The hell going on here? Something's not right. Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Copra, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Delise Waters, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Jim Robinson. Let me see if there's any other that's been listed. No. No. Nope. All right. Let me refresh this real quick so we could go on and see. Family, we are experiencing exponential growth, but you know the issue with exponential growth, sometimes it can be slow. So we're jumping. So now, let's see what the next jump is. I don't know what the next jump is. I don't know. I might need Kwame to help me figure out the exponential, the numbers that we're using. What numbers are we using? All right, I just wanted to see if there's any other ancestors that have been listed on the page because I don't know. Nope. No, that's Spreaker. Where's the video? So it says that I'm not showing up on Ujamaa Journey. Wonder what's up with that. Let me double check. They say we are restreaming. Am I on anybody on Facebook on Ujamaa Journey? Or y'all all on my personal Facebook page? If you still can hear me. Alright, so it says that we're still streaming. Yeah, we're still streaming. So alright, cool. I'm gonna trust that it's out there. Anybody that's interested in getting their ancestors on the list, by all means, 614-300-1875. Text only. Alright. So we're moving to the now. We're gonna lift up our glass to the now because we have looked at our ancestors. And today we are on Ujamaa, which is cooperative economics. Where can you find and activate those reticular formations? Let's start looking for what we desire. Let's look for what we need. We are on a hunting expedition. And today, family, we are hunting some Ujamaa. I'm looking for Ujamaa. I need pictures. Post pictures up on your timeline or post pictures up on Ujamaa. You can share them with Ujamaa, right? Of cooperative economics in progress. Reciprocity. This is the day of reciprocity, the demonic principle of reciprocity. In the M7, we talk about gratitude. The color is green, as you see with the Daily Toaster shirt. And I will have Daily Toaster shirts at Kwanzaa as well. I got them available. If you order them, I can go and get them made. Polarity is the Hermetic law today. If you were born on this day and you're a male, the name is Yao. Female name is Ya. We lift up our glass to the now because this is where all our power lies. And family, we got to get out there and get it. We got to get out there and get it. Lift up your glass and we say, Ashe. And I ain't talking about the goddamn bag either. All right? All right, cool. All right. Miss Vanessa's on Ujamaa. Thank you. All right, boom. Here we go. We lift up our glass. And guess what? Now we are moving towards our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We salute them in advance because we're doing the work right now so that they can stand, so that they can have something to stand upon. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? We go to all of our relations. We toast all our relations and we say Ashe. From there, family, this is that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need in your life? Take some time. Come on now. Take some time. Put it out there in the universe. We toast and we say Ashe. Last but not least, I salute the most powerful, beautiful, and most spectacular being in the universe. And that's you. And family, my ancestors like the sound of glass. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I don't know where I got that from, but that shit just came to me one day. All right. So we lift up our glass and I toast all of y'all. I am out. Hot damn. All right. Oh, y'all still here? I'm sorry. Gotta go. It's been nice we had this time together just to share a laugh and sing a song. I'm out. Peace, family.